started. Welcome in, fire signs, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. My name is Marie, and this is Indigo Earth Tarot. Thank you for coming into the channel. It's really nice to have you here. This is a general reading for our fire signs, a May forecast general reading. This reading is general, so it might not resonate with all of you. But for those of you that this does resonate, I will have an extended at the end of this reading. I'm going to dive deeper into the messages coming through by exploring the zodiac signs that show up in your reading. And those zodiac signs are about intimate relationships as well as personal connections. So just keep that with you as we move forward here. And as always, if the message doesn't fit, don't try to make it fit. It just might mean that the reading is just meant for other people this week. So let's get started. This is for our fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sag. This is a message for those watching, please. Fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sag. May forecast, fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Messages for those watching, please. All right, here we go, fire signs. So overall energy for the reading, ooh, we have justice coming through. Truth, harmony, balance, could be retribution. We'll see what's going on here. What's your current energy right now? What's happening with you? We have the Knight of Swords. Either wanting to communicate or sending messages or communicating or texting or writing or, you know, some form of communication here is either you have something on your mind that you want to get off your chest, or you are just in a state of being chatty-catty, so to speak. So let's see what your situation is. We have death. So some kind of transformation is taking place here. A new model wants to form. Something here is coming to an end. Probably so something else can come in for you, fire signs. So let's see what your challenge or your opportunity is here at this point. Try to keep these so you can see them. We have the Queen of Pentacles. Trusting yourself. Trusting your decisions, trusting yourself, believing in yourself. So let's see what life is trying to work on with you. We have the King of Pentacles. So for some of you, you could be dealing with an Earth sign, could be dealing with a Scorpio, could be dealing with a Libra, or an Earth sign, Cancer, or Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. But this could have something to do with income. It could have something to do with loyalty. It could have something to do with respect. It could have something to do with building a future. So we'll see where that goes. We'll get more clarity on that. So what have you been doing up until this point? How did you get here? What's been going on? We have the Four of Pentacles. So either hanging on to something or someone energetically or physically. You know, maybe there's belongings that you have, or somebody has your belongings, or maybe holding on to something of value, because the King of Pentacles can be of something of value as well. So let's see what's heading your way in the next 0 to 3 months. What's coming in here? We have the Queen of Wands. So there's fire energy coming in. Could be passion, could be desire, could be a want, could be something with, you know, maybe gossip, jealousy. We'll get more clarity on that one. But there's some sort of desire or some sort of want here that's kind of driving or moving you forward. Because you're trying to get some clarity here. You're trying to get some sort of like balance or some sort of truth in this situation. Because whatever's wanting to transform here, you're in communication about it, but are you trusting what you're feeling? So let's see what the outside influences are here. We have the Empress. For some of you, this could be about sensuality or sexuality. For others of you, this could be about luxury, abundance. Could be a Taurus or a Libra that you're dealing with. We do have earth signs here. We have Libra here. But something is not coming to fruition here. Something is still kind of in its fertility state. So let's see what your next steps are. What do you need to do here? We have strength, confidence, believing in yourself, trusting yourself, going boldly where no one has ever gone before. That's what it looks like it's coming to. So let's see, what is the big picture here? What's going on with you fire signs? What is this all about? What is all this communication? Things are ending. We're talking about trust issues here. We have the King of Coins and the Queen of Coins. You know, something's being held on to. You're getting pretty creative in your endeavors here, what's coming around the corner, or you could have another fire sign entering your life. So what is this all about? We have the Hierophant. So there's Taurus coming in again. This could be about structures. This could be about systems. This could be about tradition. This could be about marriage. This could be about religion. So let's see where this is heading. Where is this all going? We have the Ten of Pentacles. So something that has to do with longevity. Something that has to do with future. Something that has to do with family. And because it's covering over the Hierophant, I'm thinking this has something to do either with a marriage or a marriage commitment. So let's see what's going on. Let's find out. Let's dive in here. What is death? This is the situation. What is transforming here? We have the Fool. Starting over. Fresh, new, starting something fresh, starting something new. Letting something go that doesn't need to be there anymore. Wow, we have the Star, your hopes and your dreams, your wishes, what it is you really want out of life. Give me one more, please. And we have the Two of Swords. So something here needs to end. Something here definitely needs to end so that a fresh start can begin. When you got the Two of Swords here, this could be a very difficult decision that you need to make. Or it could also have to do with, you know, a decision you really don't want to make, but you need to. But something definitely needs to come to a halt here. And, you know, you've got trusting yourself over communication here. So there's some form of communication going on. Exchanges, you know, could be through emails, could be through text, could be verbally. But there's some sort of dialogue, some sort of messages that are being heard, coming through here. So let's see what this Queen of Wands is. This is your challenge. We have the Five of Wands. We have the Nine of Swords. And we have the High Priestess. Somebody is not trusting their intuitive process. They're not trusting their gut instincts. Kind of warring against trusting your own instincts here. Scared to listen to, you know, when the Nine of Swords comes up, this is a hard truth to have to come to terms with. And there's some kind of inner knowing here because you got the High Priestess showing up. There's some kind of inner knowing here that you're either, and this could be you and it could be somebody else. So feel free to swap around the characters as need be throughout the reading. But somebody doesn't want to follow their gut instincts here, even though the messages are clearly coming through. This doesn't necessarily have to be messages from another person. This could be just messages that you're hearing inside yourself. You know, your higher self trying to talk to you or trying to give you hints or nudges. This to me looks like red flags coming through. So let's see what the King of Pentacles is. This is what life is trying to assist you with. What is this King of Pentacles? Clarify the King of Pentacles, please. We have the Seven of Pentacles. We have the Knight of Pentacles. And we have the Six of Pentacles. Wow, that's a lot of pentacle. That's a lot of earth energy coming in. That's a tangible in the now. Could have something to do with resources. Could have something to do with money. Something is taking its dear sweet time here. Seems like it's delayed, or seems like it's not moving forward, or seems like it's taking forever. There's some kind of exchange here. I don't know if you're waiting for an exchange, or you're waiting for some money to come through, or you're waiting for somebody who may owe you money that they may seem to be procrastinating on this. It seems to be taking a long time. Somebody who has resources here and who's able to make this exchange with you. Something about your gut instincts is telling you, whatever this is and whatever life is showing you, that something is not progressing forward and is out of balance here. Six of Coins. Because it's kind of like either you are trying to build something, or you're trying to, you know, maybe you got Justice here, trying to balance out maybe your finances or your resources, or, you know, and this could be about trust because you got the King of Coins and the Knight of Coins here. So something is taking forever to build some sort of foundation, some sort of future, some kind of trust. There's exchanges coming through here, but someone's getting the short end of the stick. So let's find out what this Four of Pentacles is. What is it you're hanging on to? Are you hanging on to somebody's goods and services? Is somebody hanging on to yours? Are you waiting for this person to bring back, you know, because you got Pentacles, you know, is somebody holding on to your resources? Have you given more than you've received? Are you hanging on to somebody's resources? Because how you got here is the Four of Pentacles. So this is like holding on to something, not really releasing or letting go. We have the Page of Cups. We have the Page of Coins. And we have the Nine of Wands. Well, it looks like you're trying to head in a different direction. You know, it looks like you're trying to take a new path. It looks like you're trying to do some things differently. You know, maybe you've had a change of heart about some things. But you're still holding on to something that you just kind of refuse, or you don't really want to let go of. Is it, you know, hope? Is it hoping things will change? Is it something to do hoping that things will, you know, maybe things will turn in a different direction? Maybe things will get better. You're hanging on to something here. I'm not quite sure what it is. I see money coming through, but I don't know if that's what it is. But it looks like you want a fresh start here. Maybe you're waiting for, you know, somebody to bring back what they took from you, or what was taken from you. You want it restored. I mean, you're trying to keep some sort of like open mind here. You're trying to keep, you know, some sort of like keep your. You might be feeling a little bit vulnerable too in this situation. That could be why you're hanging on to this. You know, you're waiting for it to go on a new path, even though you don't want to. But there could be some grudges here. Could be hanging on to some things because of grudges. There could be, you know, you built up some walls around yourself. But you're not really taking action yet. You're just kind of in the stages of really, maybe you're procrastinating. That could be it too. Could be procrastinating, you know. There's something here that you need to do that you don't want to do. Two of Swords and Nine of Wands. You're holding on to something here. It looks like something tangible, some sort of resources here. Maybe there's communication coming through about this. You know, there's something here where you're not trusting your gut instincts. You're warring against it. So let's find out what this Queen of Wands is then. What is this coming at you here in the next, within the next day to 3 months? What is this Queen of Wands? I mean, it's quite clear here that you're making a very difficult decision and that you want to start over here again. You want something to leave so you can start fresh. Either somebody's hanging on to material goods that belong to you, or you're hanging on to material goods that belong to somebody else. Maybe you're just not quite ready to let go yet. Maybe you're waiting for justice, some sort of like payback, you know. So what is the Queen of Wands? Clarify the Queen of Wands for our fire signs. Again, we have the Five of Pentacles coming through. Some sort of loss here. Financially, could be financially. There might be some sort of loss here financially. Might have you riled up a little bit here. Might want revenge. Justice. That could just be good old revenge. Justice coming through, right? But there's been some kind of loss here that has you fired up. Because the Queen of Wands can be very cunning, very sneaky, very, you know, an eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth, so to speak. So what is this Five of Wands or Five of Pentacles here? Well, we have the Five of Wands and we have Strength. There's definitely some distension here. There's somebody who's suffered a loss financially, might be trying to get that back, might be taking some steps that are a little envious. Could be some jealousy here. Remember, this could be you, this could be the other person. But you're really kind of coming forth boldly for what you want here. You know, maybe there's using seduction because we have the Queen of Wands here and we have the Empress here. You know, maybe using seduction to do justice coming in. But you're definitely coming through bold here. You got strength here and you got strength over here in the next steps. Because, you know, maybe you want your stuff back. Maybe you want your money back. Maybe you know that this person has it to give, you know, or, you know, maybe if you're holding on to this person's stuff, maybe you're going to use it, you know, to compensate for yourself here. So let's see what the Empress is. These are the outside influences. That is Taurus and Libra energy showing up. So clarify what this is. We have the Moon. We have the Prince of Pentacles. And we have the Ten of Wands. The reason this is moving so slow is because somebody's hiding something. And we've got the Ten of Wands in here. So if this is somebody who's supposed to be paying you back, or somebody has your material items, or you have their material items, or something like that, somebody is hiding something here. And that's why they're moving so slow. You know, maybe there's, you know, maybe this person's giving back a little bit here, a little bit there, kind of throwing peanuts out at you to maybe pacify you, so to speak. But there seems to be a lot of procrastination here. And either this person is like tapped out, doesn't have it, it's come to the end of their, you know, you got the Ten of Wands. Like, this person is extremely overburdened, overtaxed, overrun. You know, I don't know if they've done something with your material items, or they've, you know, had to use them for, I don't know. I'm not quite clear what this why is the Ten of Wands showing up here? What is this stress about? This person's like coming, like unraveling here, coming to the end of their rope. Maybe they've run out of resources. That could be it too. But they're definitely hiding something from you, and that's why this process is taking so long. Maybe they're trying to see how far they can go before, you know, there's some sort of breaking point here. What is this Ten of Wands? And we have Temperance. Well, either this person has to make some sacrifices here, or this person is very much out of balance. You got the Ten of Wands and you got Temperance here. So, you know, this person, the Ten of Wands is like coming to the end of something here. Something that's just very burdensome, very hard. It's taking this person a long time to take responsibility. They seem to be hiding something. Something doesn't feel right here. You got the Empress and you got the Moon. You know, there's some kind of, something here is not being shown correctly. Put it like that. And that's why this person is moving so slowly. I think maybe they're either stressed out, tapped out, or they don't have the resources necessary to keep moving forward here. So let's see what Strength is, because that's your next, this is your next move here. Whoa, there's a Ten of Swords coming out. I was wondering where that was. Ten of Swords, Prince of Swords, the Hanged Man. Well, fire signs, I think your strength is going to come from surrender. Instead of speaking your piece, let it be. I think your strength in this situation, you have strength over here, but it's coming with conflict and it's coming with loss, right? And it's coming with the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands can be very influential, can be very, there's jealousy, there's rage, there's, you know, and And when you've got it combined with strength, somebody's trying to get their way here. Somebody's trying to have some sort of influence or pull, but it's not really in the most positive manner, because you got the Five of Wands, conflict, distension, disruption, confusion, and you got the Five of Cups, loss, feeling alone, feeling left out, feeling abandoned. And I don't think that the Queen of Wands takes too kindly to that. And so strength over here in your next move is kind of like rendering yourself powerless in this situation. Being able to render yourself powerless, you know, there's anger here, obviously, Prince of Swords, there's definitely anger here. That's probably festering on the inside. But is it really going to be worth your while to, are you really, you know, are you trying to squeeze blood out of a turnip? Is this really going to be worth your while to try to get back what's yours, or try to get back, you know, your resources or your finances or your material items or whatever it is? Because something here is definitely coming to an end. You know, and now I see why this Knight of Swords is here. There could be anger, and you might not be trusting in that anger. You know, I think there's a hard realization coming through here that needs to be looked at in this situation, because you also have the hard realization up here at the Two of Swords. You might need to just cut your losses. Cut your losses here, because what you really want is you want to start over and you want to start fresh. You're building up some grudges here, you know, and whatever it is that's being held onto here, it looks like material items. I don't know that it's really going to make all that much of a difference. Clarify what the Hierophant is, please. This is the overall picture. Some of you could be dealing with a Taurus. We have the Four of Swords. Is this person playing sick? Is this person playing like they don't feel good? Is this person playing like something, you know, some sort of physical ailment has become them? We have the Star, and we have the Eight of Wands. Well, for some of you, you know, I think you want some sort of commitment here. That's what it looks like. We got the Hierophant. That's all about contracts and commitments. You want something to heal. Your hope is that there will be communication and things will speed up. For others of you, this could just be, you know, somebody's, either you're hoping they get sick or they're playing that they're sick, hoping that, you know, this will maybe, the communication will turn in a different direction. Maybe that, I mean, I don't see anything coming through here about anybody being sick. But you never know, you know. Maybe there's some physical ailments that are holding this person back. Something unknown here. Yeah, the Chariot. It could be either or. It could be, this person could be hiding something. We have the Empress and we have the Moon. They could be hiding something here. Because we do have the Ten of Wands here. They could just be stressed out. Maybe they're using this, at, you know, that they're not feeling good. You know, this could go either way here, because you got the Chariot. Somebody's, you know, determination and will, either, you know, they're hoping that something goes in a certain direction here. The direction other than what it's going in now. Yeah, they're trying to detour, or they're trying to, whoever this person is trying to detour, you know, a breakup. They're trying to detour the sadness that they might have to feel from an ending of a situation here. So this person could be hanging on to your material items out of revenge, envy, anger. They could be using it as, hoping that things are going to heal between the two of you, that's, maybe they have some of your stuff. There's a commitment here. This is something that's, had some history behind it. It's long term. I'm concerned about this 10 of Wands down here and this Temperance, especially with the Empress and the Moon, because the Empress can be very seductive. It can be very seductive. And you got the Moon. Something here is definitely hidden. That's why this is taking time. Prince of Pentacles. So let's find out what the 10 of Pentacles is. Where are we heading with this? This could involve family. This could involve the future. Whoops, I dropped a card. I got to get it. Sorry, fire signs. Bear with me for a second. All right. So what is it? Clarify what the 10 of Pentacles is here. We have the High Priestess. We have Judgment. We have the Four of Wands. Somebody here wants a second chance at some sort of commitment. They might not be telling you about it. They might be keeping this a secret. They might not be saying anything about it. Somebody here wants, like, a revival, so to speak. There may be some history here. This may be, something that stands the test of time, something that, somebody here wants something to go the distance. Could be you, could be the other person. Somebody here wants some sort of commitment. They're hoping for some sort of commitment, but they're not saying it. Somebody here is trying to thwart a breakup or trying to, get things to go in a different direction so that it doesn't end in a breakup. Although death is trying to show up in this situation. And that could be what this Justice is too. Somebody wants a, long-term, something legal, long-term commitment here. However, whatever this is, what this hope is about things will take a direction, in a different direction, that things will heal, that there'll be a commitment coming in. I think what life is trying to show you here is that, looking at what are you valuing in this situation, because there seems to be a lot of pentacles in this, in kind of the upper crown chakra area. A lot of emphasis on materialism, a lot of emphasis on money, a lot of emphasis on trying to build some sort of wealth, some sort of structured wealth here, something about success. But it's also about trust, and it's also about respect, and it's also about building a strong foundation. And the tactics being used here, you got the Empress and the Queen of Wands, some sort of like temptation, seduction, some hidden motives are underneath all this. Maybe the messages aren't coming through verbally. Maybe they're coming through body language. Maybe they're coming through different kinds of like innuendos, something like that. But I think the next steps here are to Do nothing. Surrender to the process. You know, this is a very difficult situation, an ending of a very difficult situation. And it doesn't take brute strength to muscle your way through it. You know, it might just take some time to just kind of sit back and allow whatever process is going to happen to like work itself through. Because someone here is trying to avoid a breakup. They're hoping that communication picks up. They are hoping that this moves forward, that it goes in a different direction than it's going right now, because they don't want to feel the pain of this. They don't want to feel the sadness. They don't want to feel the grief. And somehow they want somebody here, even though they're not saying it, they're not speaking on it, they want a second chance here for a long-term commitment. Could be you, could be the other person. Maybe that's why this person's holding on to items. Or you're holding on to items. Or somebody's holding on to items. So let's see who's showing up here. I've got Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I've got Taurus. I've got Aquarius. Who hasn't shown up here in this reading? I've got Pisces, Leo, Taurus and Libra, Cancer, Pisces again, Sagittarius, Cancer, Pisces again, Aquarius, Scorpio, Libra, Leo again, and I think that looks like that's about it. I'm going to look at those signs in the extended. We're going to find out their intentions for you in this reading. Let's pull an oracle card for you, fire signs. There seems to be some sort of hidden agenda here. Somebody wants a new start, and yet they don't want a new start. The message. You got positive news and a positive outcomes coming through for you. Yay! That's good. We've got lost love, surrender, healing, and release. Well, here's your Ten of Swords coming through with your Hanged Man. But you've also got positive news coming in. Give me one more, please. And we have a jewel within a teardrop. Appreciation, spiritual, and emotional connection. So I hope this helped, fire signs. For those of you going on, the link to the extended is in the description box below. I'll be over there waiting for you. And until next month, Grand Rising, fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sag.